So I haven't thought about the Texas Book Festival since it happened. I had a lot of fun when it happened. I did take some vlog footage, which will be inserted momentarily. I don't remember what I filmed at all, so it's probably going to be just, the greatest vlog you've ever seen. So get prepared for that. And basically, I have this bag of stuff that I got at the book festival, and we're gonna go through it. I'm gonna kind of rehash the day that I hope I can remember. That's the plan. Hey guys, it's Hannah, and today I am going to finally talk about the Texas Book Festival of 2019. I have been going to the Texas Book Festival for, I think this was my third year in a row? Fourth year in a row? Maybe fourth. I don't remember. The first time I went was with my friend Lindy, and we went specifically to see Marie Lu. We binge read all of her books like in the 2 weeks before the festival, and super fun. And then the past few years that I've gone, whether it's 2 or 3, I can't remember, has been with my family, and that has also been super fun. Always loved the book festival, always a great time. This year there weren't as many authors that I was just dying to see, but there was one in particular, and his name is Alexander McCall Smith. Now I hadn't read any of his books prior to going to the book festival, but my mom and my aunt had, and they really loved them. And these books are set in Africa, and fun fact, I am going to go to Namibia in May. Very excited for it, extremely excited for it. And I read this book before, and this one's not set in Namibia, but it mentions Namibia, and I've been told that the later books, some of them are set in Namibia. But set in Africa, just great, great, great writing, fantastic books. So I read this one right before I went to the book festival, and then I bought this one at the book festival. So it's Saturday, we go to the book festival, we go to the book purchasing tent, and that's when I bought this one. This is called The Colors of All the Cattle, and they have very fun covers. I really like the covers. And then we went straight into the Capitol room, and we listened to Alexander McCall Smith speak, and he's a very funny person. So his panel was a lot of fun.
I think that you actually have to be in basic sympathy with your characters. Well, I suppose there are some people who will write very unpleasant characters and write them with conviction and continue to spend time in their company. But I think that most readers, as well as the authors indeed, actually want to like or need to like the fictional characters in whose company they are going to spend a considerable number of hours. I think that that really is quite important. And so if you dislike the character, you may feel a bit dirtied by this constant contact, this intimate contact through the book with the character. That's something which I found, I learned as a novelist when speaking to people and getting their reaction to my fictional characters. That was quite important. So I think we do like that. Now, I don't do villains terribly well, and obviously books require to have villains as well. The whole thing can't be all that smooth and easy. And so in most plots, you will have somebody who is perhaps not as nice as the principal characters. I find it quite difficult to portray villains very well or convincingly, so they do tend not to occur very much in my books. I've got one, Violet Savirtha, who's a lady who is the sort of nemesis of Mama Kukutsi, and sometimes when I do events and I mention Violet Savirtha's name, there's this hissing sound coming. There you are, you see that. And she's a sort of moderate villainess. I mean, there's nobody really terrible. Somebody who actually is terribly good at portraying sociopaths is Patricia Highsmith. She's a wonderful, wonderful author, and she really gets psychopathy or sociopathy terribly well.
And I think your book's therefore...
I'm going to be in Dallas later on in just over a week as part of this tour that I'm doing at the moment, and I'm going to be participating in Mrs. Bush's book club, which for her birthday. And so I know that she's done so much for book causes, not only in Texas but elsewhere, because this book festival was, I think, her inspiration. Indeed, the National Book Festival in Washington has been a great success, and I did an event there in the Library of Congress a couple of days ago for them, and they're now having not just the actual day of the National Festival events in Washington, but they have throughout the year, they're having events, off-piste events, which people can go to, so it's great. And that was all her inspiration. So I've written a longish poem. I'm not going to read the whole poem, but this is a poem in 4 parts in honour of Laura Bush, and it's called The Goodness of Books and Inspired Books. And this is the final bit of it. It's very brief. The final section is called On the Bedside Table, and it talks about books and how we would wish or pray that we will be able to hand over to our children the love of books that we ourselves have experienced. And here's this little poem to finish our session today. It's called On the Bedside Table. Pray that in our later years, on our bedside table there will be more books than jars of pills. Pray that when we dim the light, it is on a world of complex plots rather than one of rancor. Pray that we still believe it important that the heroine should still marry the hero. Pray that to our children we shall still give those books we ourselves loved when young. That the dish should still run away with the spoon in an unwise elopement. That the velveteen rabbit will never be made less tragic by prescription antibiotics. That pirates will still walk the plank rather than be given the benefit of the doubt. That at the end of the day, Scarlet and Gem will still be read to by Atticus Finch. That mice and men and great white whales will frolic in their elements. Pray for all of that, and for that device, the book, our beloved companion and our friend. Thank you.
And if you didn't know, the Texas Book Festival takes place in the Capitol, on the Capitol grounds, and his panel was in the House chamber. Yeah, Senate's on the other side. It was in the House chamber. And so we got to sit in the big, cushy, plush chairs, and that was a lot of fun. I love our state capitol. It's always fun to go and see it and visit it and just find out new things about it. If you ever want some history about it, I can tell you quite a bit, because I've been quite a bit. But that's beside the point. His panel was great, and then we went and we got our books signed. This one signed, you can see, as you can see right there. And this one signed. And I told him that I was going to Namibia, and he was very excited for me. Then we went to our all-time favorite pit stop, Lavazza Coffee.
Cheese and bread. It's just cheese and bread.
Well, I guess it's not just coffee. They have sandwiches, they have gelato. It's like this little Italian sandwich shop in a way, I guess. And it is our go-to point. So we always stop there, every year so far. And then we were hanging around because I originally wanted to also see Mary E. Pearson on her panel, but the lead up to the festival had been so hectic that I forgot to get to the books that I hadn't had signed by her, signed, and like bring them and or buy them. So I just had a book that I already had signed by her, just not personalized. It was the book I got for my birthday, if you saw those videos. So I had that book with me. So the plan was to go to her panel and then get that book personalized, because it was already a signed edition. So we were hanging around, looking around, back after some technical difficulties. As I was saying, found the Texas A&M University Press tent. And I got 2 books there. I got these 2 books because they were on the sale cart, and so I think it was $1 and $2. Did I need them? No. Do I think I'll ever read them? I mean, one maybe. One, it's more of a coffee table book. So no. But I got them anyway. The first one that I'm going to show you is The Courthouses of Texas by Mavis Kelsey Sr. and Donald Dial. This is exactly what it says it is, and it is a list of different courthouses in Texas. Ready? Let's try something. That didn't really work. So that's the first book. And then the second book I got was Paddling the Wild Natchez by Richard Donovan. This is like a journalistic account of him kayaking or canoeing. I know it looks like a canoe. Canoeing the Neches River. This one I think I'll actually get to and read. This one's just fun to flip through because there's a lot of really pretty courthouses in Texas. Like, look at Hood County. That's gorgeous. Look at Harrison County. That's a mansion. So that's why I got this one. So I purchased those, and other than the first book that I bought, those were the only purchases I made. And everything else I have, I got for free, including this book. So this is Chasing Perfect, A Fool's Gold Romance by Susan Mallory. And we were stopped by people at this one booth, and she was like, I'm giving away my books, and they're romances. I don't read romances. She said that for someone who doesn't like romance, this would be a good one to start with. And I gotta shoot my TA an email. Okay, I'm back. As I was saying, she said this was good for someone who doesn't like romance. It's not. I never said who I went with. I went with my mom, aunt, cousin, and one of my friends. And when we got back to my house, my friend and my cousin and I were gonna go get Chick-fil-A and then go back to my friend's house and watch some movies. So, while we were all kind of resting up back at my house before we left again, I started reading aloud some passages in here. I'm not going to read the book is all I'm saying. Might be, okay, keep this in mind. This might be a great book for you, but I don't read romance. Not going to read this. We skipped chapters and pages. We read to the end. I was so confused. There was so much drama that I think I would have been confused if I had read the whole thing. So I'll be donating that. What else do I have in here? I talked to one author. I don't think I'll read her books, but if anyone is interested, this is her, go focus on that. This is her card. She writes a lot of middle grade. They're very magical. Her name's Beth Boland. There's some of her covers. So, check her out. She was nice. Oh, I have a coupon. I got another giant Texas Loves Libraries button that I don't have room for on my backpack. I got a Writers League of Texas button. I'm not a member. What? I never know. Writers League of Texas. I'm not a member, but I got that. And then I also got, let's see. It says picture book. I know you can't, wait. Oh well, it says picture book. It's another little button. I don't know if those will end up in my backpack because I have so many buttons on my backpack, but I have to be very choosy of the ones I put on there. What else do we have? Oh, we have some bookmarks from Sarah. Susan Mallory. Oh, and then the last things I have that I got in that tent are very fun. It was the Chameleon Cold Brew, which I'm not a fan of cold brew. There it goes. We're gonna leave that up there. Okay, so Chameleon Cold Brew. So I got that, and then I got, beautiful, coasters. I got 2 of them. They have the same thing on them. So they gave me a sticker. They gave me samples. I tried their pumpkin spice cold brew. I didn't really like it. The regular one was okay, but I don't know. I'm not a fan of cold brew. My stomach doesn't like it, therefore I don't really like it. So, but I got 2 coasters, which my friend and cousin both thought were cookies. They're not cookies, they're coasters. So these are fun. And they're wood. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's wood. So we made it to the end of the tent. We sat down at some steps on the corner, and then we decided, well, I decided, I guess. I was like, you know what? I already have this book signed by her. I don't need to have it personalized. We can just go to the one panel y'all are going to. Since I decided to go to Mary E. Pearson, my mom and aunt had found another panel that they were interested in. So we all ended up going to that one. Very intriguing panel. I don't remember the name of it, but it was just a very intriguing panel. And then we headed home. And that was it. It was a pretty short and sweet festival, and we considered going back on Sunday, but then we opted to just kind of hang around the house. And it was a really great trip, really great book fest again, but a lot shorter than past years. But I kind of liked it. It was a nice little rejuvenation for the school year, so that was nice. And yeah, that's it. Like, that's all that I got. That's all that I did. It was a short and sweet day. It felt kind of long after a while, but like, it was a short and sweet day. And if you're ever in town for the Texas Book Festival, I highly recommend it. It is so much fun. They have a lot of great authors. Even when they don't have authors that I'm interested in, they still have like good authors. Like John Grisham was there. You had to pay extra for him though, so keep that in mind. So that's it for this video. Comment down below and let me know if you like to or have ever gone to a book festival, whether that's like a local one or more state level one, or have you gone to the BEA and BookCon things? Those things look so busy. Also comment down below and let me know what is an author that you would just desperately want to go see if they showed up at a festival. For me, if Allie Carter came to another festival, I'd go see her because I want to get all of my books by her signed and I don't have that done yet. Other than that, I don't know. So that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it and I will see y'all again in another one soon.